Right guys, are you ready? What do you reckon? Real or fake? Real or fake? Good evening. Right, I've got a beer. I've nearly finished it actually. And I've got a real bad toothache as well. I've been to the dentist today for I had a crown installed in December and it's a bit too high. I've had it filed down a couple of times. I woke up with terrible toothache. Anyway, that's another story. Right, I'm in the garage because I want to determine whether the fairings on the new R1 are genuine. So I thought, right, I'm going to pull the fairings off and have a look. They feel absolutely pucker. They feel genuine. Definitely no reason to suspect that these are fake fairings, apart from the missing graphic, the speed block graphic that goes here. Personally, I think one of the owners out of the two that this has had in the last 26 years has removed these graphics here. So there should be some speed block graphics that go here. That shouldn't be there. That's Yamaha sign there. So that'll come off. I think someone's removed the stickers at some point. I don't think the fairings are fake. I've already sourced a replacement sticker, found a place that does them. So I think previous owners just taken the stickers off because you know, the bike's original, and the last owner had it for 21 years, so I think they'll know if the bike's been dropped or down the road. So let's get cracking on. I've got Allen keys, I've got screwdrivers, and a beer. Also, I'm going to swap back the Scorpion exhaust. So this bad boy here sounds awesome, right? But this is real. This is proper 2000 era. If you remember exhaust from that era, Micron exhausts specifically, they had this sort of blue flame effect. I'm not a massive fan of this, so I took it off because I do like the standard can, but you know, I like messing about with my exhausts, and I'll be honest, it's a little bit quiet. Let's get these fairings off and have a look. Honestly, these fairings, there was a couple of comments saying, oh, it's been down the road, the fairings aren't real. And I understand why. It's because these speed block graphics were missing. But I genuinely think, I mean, that's lacquered over the top. These logos are lacquered over. I honestly think one owner out of the two owners this bike's had has removed this section here, which looks nice, to be honest. It looks clean. It looks clean, but if I am going to replace these, I need to ensure that I get the right ones. So there are different variations, so I need to make sure I've got the right graphics that go from here up to here, I think. But if you've got an R1 2000, drop us a comment, let me know. Make sure I get the right ones. Right, let's pull the fairings off. I mean, these feel right. They don't feel plasticky, cheapy Chinese fairings, and I have had a couple of bikes with fairings on, but glasses on time. I'm going to bring you in a little bit closer so you can have a look. Right guys, are you ready? What do you reckon? Real or fake? Real or fake? Right, there we go. To all the haters. So I am happy to say the 2000 R1 fairings, they're genuine, my friend. So happy days. So I knew there was. I didn't have any doubt at all. Just by looking at them and the feel of them, you can tell. You know, the cheap ones have got a real hard plastic feel. This is like flexible plastic. So there you go. There's the product code there, and the manufacturing month and year. So 100% genuine. So I'm well happy with that. Not that it wouldn't have bothered me that much, to be honest, but it's nice to have original gear back on the bike. So that's the fairings on. I'm in here with my Crocs on, a couple of beers in, happy days. I'm going to stick this on. Like I said, I'm not overly keen on the finish, but when I started this up when it got delivered, it sounded awesome. That it really did sound good. But I thought, I'll stick the original cam back on. That sounds far too quiet. But come on, you've got to admit that looks better for the bike. It suits the bike, but it sounds shit. That sounds ace, maybe doesn't suit the bike so much. So we're going to whip that out, stick that on, and we'll have a little start up in the garage. Oh no, spilled me beer. I'll tell you what else I got as well when I bought the bike. I got this damper. What make is it? Sprint. It's brand new. It's never been on the bike. So Rob and Julia chucked that in. I mean, do I need that on? I don't ride like a madman. Or do I need, I don't know, do I need that on? Maybe I should put that on. Right, let's get this bad boy off. In fact, I'll tell you what we'll do before we do. Let's have a little cold start. I'm not going to leave it on too long because I don't want to gas myself out because it's late and I can't open the door, but it's, well, you can hear, it's super quiet. Not good, too quiet. Too quiet. Right, this should be a real easy swap out. And do you know what? This is what I love about old bikes. They're just super easy to work on. You don't need a bloody computer. And yeah, just happy days, easy to work on. I do like the look of this exhaust, this standard cam, and I do like relatively quiet exhaust. I'm not a big fan of like really, really loud exhaust, but oh, it just sounds too quiet. Oh, it's better doing these videos when you've had a couple of beers. Maybe I should start doing videos a bit drunk. There we go. And that thing, honestly, that weighs a ton. That is super, super heavy. Do you know what? WD-40 is brilliant for cleaning. It's not just for lubricating. It's great for cleaning as well. I use it for everything, actually. Look at that. Brings it up lovely. Right, that's that done. Right, slip that bad boy on. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. You know the blue flame effect? It actually blends with the bike. Right, that's that done. Right, we've just got to tighten that up and then the exhaust bracket, and then we're done. Just check that's all level at the back. Yep, that's good. It's miles better doing stuff like this when you've had a couple of beers. I love doing it anyway, I love tinkering with my bikes, but when you've had a couple of bevies, it's just something about it. That's it, guys. Right, I'm just going to start the bike, make sure I've got no air leaks. That's really important, that. So when you put an end can on, always check. Put your hand around the gasket area, just make sure you've got no leaks. That's good. Right, we just need to put the fairings back on and we're done. I'll tell you what, they're mega then. 110, click, they're in. Brilliant, they're so good. I really like them. Look at that, one click. Good technology, that. Right, that's it. So the fairings are definitely OEM, they're original. And put this louder Scorpion titanium can on, which sounds wicked. Let's have a quick sound check. Definitely got a deeper verbal. Does sound good, but I don't want to get choked out. We will do some outside revy type videos because I know everyone likes them. Someone did mention the brake levers. They look machined actually. They look really good quality. And they feel nice. I'm not a big fan of these aftermarket levers, but these actually feel really, really good. So I'm tempted to probably keep them on. I'm going to ride the bike for a bit and see how I feel about them. But first thing is to get the bike MOT'd. Got insurance on the bike. That was all sorted. First day of delivery. And then realised it didn't have MOT. So I'm going to take it for MOT. And then the next job will probably be full service. I'm not sure when the bike was serviced last. I'll do full oil, coolant, brake fluids, and maybe change the air filter as well, and spark plugs. So we'll do a full shebang on this thing. But anyway, there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm glad the fairings are definitely original. I knew there was, but there was just a bit of doubt from a couple of subscribers who said they look like they're not genuine, but that's definitely the reason why, because this part of graphic is missing. Now, maybe there's some purists out there that'll be able to tell me this is a late 2000 model, so maybe this model didn't come with this, or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it did actually come with this speed block graphic that goes here. So I have found a company that make them for about 20 quid, so I'm going to get those installed, but maybe they just didn't come. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Right, I'm off to another couple of beers because these are definitely kicking in now. I've had a bit of wine and about 3 beers, so I've got toothache. That's my excuse. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your Friday night, and I'll see you Sunday at 3 o'clock.